Hey Gypsies, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing basically a Q&A video. It's 15 fall questions, and I was tagged by Tony at Creative Chica Halls, and thanks Tony for tagging me. I have the list here, and I'll also put the list underneath in the description box of my video, and at the end I will tag a few people, and if you want to do it. It's fun, and it's just a little, I guess, a way to get to know us a little bit more. So I'm gonna go ahead with number one. The first question is favorite Halloween movie. This was a hard one for me because I have three that's like, I have four really that's like, I mean, I really can't pick one. So I'm going to tell you all four, and it's okay. Number one is Halloween. The original Halloween with Michael Myers. That one is like a must when Halloween comes around. We have to see that one at least one time. So I absolutely love that movie. Me and my husband both. We totally get into that. Number two, Halloweentown, number one and two, and there's even a third one, but number one's our fave. And actually, the whole reason behind why I love this one so much, me and my youngest son, Josh, there for so many years, every single year, we would watch Halloweentown, just me and him, and we would make marshmallow fluff sandwiches. I mean, it was a total tradition. Yeah, a total tradition. We did it for at least 10 years, I think. And he's 23, I think. 23, I'm thinking. But anyway, we don't do that anymore. And I really miss that. And I still like to watch Halloweentown, and I always make sure I watch it. I don't eat the marshmallow fluff sandwiches anymore. But yeah. Okay, next, of course, is Hocus Pocus. I mean, that is the Halloween movie, for everyone, apparently. No, some people don't like it. It's true. My husband don't like it. But anyway, I love Hocus Pocus. I've got to watch it at least one time, although they have it on several times. I think they might even have a marathon of that. But anyway, I have to watch it at least once. And then the last one is the cartoon, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. It's raining, with Ichabod Crane. So that has been a family tradition for us for a long time, ever since the kids were little. So probably at least 25 years, it's been a tradition for us to watch that. So we normally watch that 5 or 6 times. We have the DVD. We watch it 5 or 6 times during the season. So there we go on that. Question number two, apple or pumpkin? Totally pumpkin. Totally pumpkin. I'm one of those girls where when it starts coming out, I'm all about it. Pumpkin. Pumpkin on cups and shirts and just pumpkin flavored everything, and totally pumpkin. Apple, I like apple, don't get me wrong, but pumpkin is the number one choice. Okay, number three, Halloween party or explore haunted places. I would rather explore haunted places. I love that kind of stuff. I love getting into that. I love reading books about it. Like, I've got one book that I just ordered about the Bell Witch, and it's like not far. I think it's in Tennessee, and it's like this really interesting. And there's also a asylum closed down that's not, well, it's a few hours from here, but they do tours and stuff, and I've never done that, but I would totally be into anything, haunted place wise, checking it out. You never know. They say the building I work for is haunted. It used to be an old hospital, and like right below where I work is where the morgue was, and I have not really seen anything, but a lot of times I am like whenever I'm leaving of the evening, usually there's only 1 or 2 people left in that building anyway, and a lot of times I feel like I hear like a gurney being pushed down the hall. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I've never seen anything, but many occasions I feel like I hear a gurney being pushed down the hall. So I don't know. Is it haunted? I don't know. A lot of people say it is. So there. It's a very old building. Okay, number 4, store-bought or pumpkin patch pumpkins. Store-bought. I've been to a pumpkin patch one time, and that was for my granddaughter's birthday party, and I didn't even go to the pumpkin patch. There's like a big barn. They had the party in, so I didn't go to the pumpkin patch. But we've always bought store-bought pumpkins, and going to a pumpkin patch would be a great tradition for people. I imagine it definitely would be. It's very cool sounding, but never done it, so I'll stick with store-bought pumpkins. Number 5 is favorite fall scent. I feel like caramel pumpkin together, like in candles or tarts. I feel like that's a really great combination. So that would probably be my fall scent. Although I do love whenever I'm walking in the woods, that fall scent. It's not a pleasant, but it's just a fall scent, of the dried up leaves and stuff like that. I feel like that is one of my favorite smells as well. So, okay. Number 6, favorite fall drink. Well, now it used to be, like just anything like pumpkin mochas or, pumpkin cappuccinos like from Starbucks or like Dunkin' Donuts, pumpkin iced coffees, stuff like that. Now that I'm keto, I do my own variation. I have the skinny syrups, the pumpkin flavor, and I have like the Nut Pods, almond coconut milk that I put in there, and now I just got some pumpkin pie spice just to put on top. So being keto, now I'm going to have to say that is going to be my favorite fall drink. So I used to love apple cider too, but I haven't had that in a while. Okay, number 7, Halloween or Thanksgiving. I'm going to have to say Thanksgiving. I love Halloween. I love decorating for Halloween. I love just seeing all of the cool witchy, stuff and all of that goes with it. But Thanksgiving has always been just like a wonderful tradition in our family. Ever since I was little, Thanksgiving has been a big deal. And now that I have my own family, ever since me and my husband got married, Thanksgiving dinner has been something I have always enjoyed cooking. A lot of times probably every time my daughter will come over and she will help me cook, and now we get my granddaughter involved, and it's just a really great time for family. And it's the one meal that I love cooking out of the year, the one meal. So definitely Thanksgiving. Number 8, most loved pumpkin-based food. I'm going to have to say pumpkin pie. That's like a tradition for me to make pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving, and sometimes I make it for Christmas or just for the month of December, just to have one day. Also, my son's birthday is October 23rd, and I always let like the family members pick what they want me to make them for their birthday, as far as, a cake or whatever. My son picks pumpkin pies a lot because he really loves pumpkin pies. And one year I actually bought store-bought, and he was so disappointed. So they love my pumpkin pies. I just use the old recipe. It's called Impossible Pumpkin Pie. It's not in a crust. It kind of makes its own crust, and that is like our traditional pumpkin pie. And this Thanksgiving, you better believe it, I'm going to be having some because I always go off keto on Thanksgiving. So it's already planned. Okay, number 9, corn maze or haunted house. Now, when I was younger, I was totally into this stuff, okay? Corn maze, the last one I went on, I about broke my ankle on those little corn stalks that stick up, where they cut a maze through there. Little corn stalks are sticking up, and I about broke my ankle going through that bad boy because somebody with a chainsaw was chasing me. So Haunted house, I do not get into going to any kind of haunted houses or anything anymore. So I'm gonna have to say neither. I'm totally out of that phase in my life, as sad as it sounds. But I'm gonna have to say neither. Okay, number 11, favorite candy to eat on Halloween. I would have to say candy corn has always been a biggie for me. I've always liked candy corn. So, I mean, I don't really eat it now, but I know people are either, it's a love-hate relationship with candy corn. So, yeah. Next we have number 11, favorite childhood fall memory. Okay, my memory is not that great when it comes to my childhood, or what I did yesterday for that fact. But I do remember every Thanksgiving, the whole family and my mom had a lot of brothers and sisters and cousins and stuff. Everybody would gather for the big Thanksgiving dinner. So I would have to say that is my favorite childhood memory for fall. And those are always good memories, gathering together with family. Okay, number 12, favorite Thanksgiving food. It's stuffing. My mother, well, it's been passed down for generations. The stuffing recipe, dressing, stuffing, whatever you want to call it, recipe has been passed down. It's written on an old, withered up yellow sheet of paper that I put in a page protector. And every time I pull that out, my family's like, yes. It's kind of a sacred recipe to us. And everyone, I think my daughter is like probably the only one that don't really care for it, even though she tries a little every year. Everyone in my family like gets very stoked when it comes to it's time for the stuffing. So that is absolutely my favorite food as well. And I totally love making it. I love that everybody enjoys it so much. So stuffing, dressing, whatever you want to call it. Okay, number 13, sweater or scarves. Listen, I'm 51. I suffer from hot flashes. You know, I can't do sweaters. If it's really cold outside, I usually just wear jackets. I'm not into many sweaters, so I don't own many sweaters. So I've got to say scarves. I love scarves, even though scarves make me hot too. I don't know, but I do have several cute scarves, and yeah, definitely scarf girl. Okay, number 14, wool socks or slippers. I've never owned a pair of wool socks in my life, so I'm going to have to say slippers. Okay, number 15, what's your favorite tradition? Okay, our favorite tradition. Okay, every year when fall time rolls around, and the cities that surround us, they always do fall festivals. There's the pumpkin festival. There's the bluegrass festival, which is like in the fall. It's in September, so we include that. There's just all kinds of railroad days and a couple towns over, which is a fall festival. There's a lot of fall festivals, and we used to go to them a whole lot more. We never used to miss any, but now not as much as we used to. So, but that's always been my favorite tradition as far as you know, over the past several years. So I'm going to have to say fall festivals. There is one honorable mention, and that is the, when I said my favorite movie was, or one of my favorite movies was The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Watching that with my family is another favorite fall tradition. So basically, that is my 15 fall questions and answers. So hope you learned a little more about me, and leave me a comment if you have any questions. But I'm going to go ahead and tag a few people. I know that Tony with Creative Chica Hauls pretty much tagged everybody on YouTube. Just kidding, Tony. You did tag a lot, though. So I was like, who can I tag that she didn't tag? And I know that there may be somebody in this list that she did tag, but I'm going to tag the Autumn Heather, girl, do this. Tiho at Tiho Creates. I don't know I think Tony tagged you, but I'm doing it anyway. Lori at Fluffy No Mo. Come on, Lori, do this. Amy at Away Girl. I love your videos, Amy. So if you see this, do this because I want to know your answers. Nacine at Keto Mama. I would love to see you do this and see what your answers are as well. And last but not least, Stephanie at Couponing Girl. If you see this, girl, I'd love to see your answers on this too. So That is the only ones I'm going to tag. So I'm sorry if I have forgotten to tag someone that's close and that we relate a lot. No, wait a minute. Let me tag one more. Let's do Keto Fit Chef. I think it'd be good content for you just to do this. So do this, Keto Fit Chef. Let us know a little bit more about you. So, okay, guys, that is it. So just if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button, because I have giveaways coming up. And also, I'm going to go ahead and put the questions down below. So if you're tagged, you can go down below and copy the questions and get those answered. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching, and everybody have a great day.